Yeah, well, I only had one chance. Didn't have a chance before I spoke to the ref, but I've had a chance to see it since. The difference for me, and you probably hear them coming out with some rubbish like he needed to break his fall. Well, if you lunge at the ball, you know it's your own fault for lunging and being out of control in the tackle. Now you can break your fall by sliding down and having to put your arm down, but he lunged for the ball. So for me, that completely nullifies anything that they're talking about breaking the fall. I think it's a penalty kick. Don't know what else I've got to say. I think the hardest thing to take is the disrespect from VAR, that VAR wouldn't have at least said to the referee, this might be worth having a look. So that's telling me then that they don't see that even close to a decision. So I'm surprised, because a lot of football people in here and people who write, and I bet you've seen a lot worse than that recently. Well, somebody in VAR didn't have enough football knowledge to understand that this could be close. Well, disrespect is not a football club. This is a football club, and supporters who are all at a game and all. And I'm telling you, all the football people who are involved in it, that whoever it was chose not to send the referee to because the VAR would have said, hey, you should go and check this out. So VAR for me showed no respect whatsoever to us for that this could be close and worth a call. I think I do quite well, yeah, I do.
It seems that people, this is a handball, that's not a handball.
Yeah, I think I've had enough games. I've played football for a long time. I think I know when people it happens. By the way, the handball rule has changed dramatically and I don't like a lot of it, to be fair. Do I think that the boy meant tonight to hit his hand? No, he didn't. But do I think that he got his hand in the way of a ball going through, made by his own actions? Yes, I do. Look, it's not that. They might need to apologise to the football club. No, we need to win points to be a Premier League team.
Is that what you're concerned that mistakes might be still made and have the impact?
Well, do you know what I don't want to do? I don't want to turn it into this, because I actually think that we played well tonight. We didn't get any points. We've done a really good job. I've given you my quick opinion on what I thought of the decision and what I think of the people who made it. So I've probably not got an awful lot more to talk about regarding, you know, who's doing it or what's doing it and etc.
But it was an encouraging performance.
It was, by the way, it was a really tight game. I thought we gave away 2 sloppy goals from our point of view. We could have probably blocked the first one. The second one we get taken under a corner and we don't. And it's something we're pretty good at, but tonight we get outdone on that. We had other close calls which went against us. So can't complain with how the players performed at all, not at all.
David, in terms of VAR, what improvements would you like to see? Because I think about the Chelsea game today. Moving forward, what improvements do you think?
I'm not an expert in it. I'm not. I just think that you'd have maybe you'd been around football or seen it and played it a bit more, then maybe you'd understand a little bit how when people lunge. I think in that decision it's because he lunges to get the ball, where I think the handball comes. And I totally understand breaking your fall, all those words, but only if you're saying, well, does he lunged at the ball and the ball had to get moved quickly because of the lunge. And because of that, then it meant that his arms are out, and when his arms are out, it hits his arm. So he's got to take responsibility for his actions, if that's what you do.
David, we've been seeing some promising signs from Lucas Paqueta for a while now. A lot of them have been about his hard work in his industry. That's 3 goals in 3 games now. We're now seeing what you thought you were getting.
Yeah, no, he scored a really good goal, well-worked goal. And no, we're beginning to see a lot better performances from him, and popping up with the goals helps as well. And it'll help him. He's beginning to look as if he's settling in much better.